name is Shine. Today I'm reacting to some more Park Hyo Shin. This time it is his musical stuff. I'm actually reacting to a lot of his musical stuff, so I'm pretty excited because if you guys don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of musicals. So from what Papago told me, this is maybe called Laughing Man Mon Cook. This is the curtain call. Do apologize if the title's wrong. Please let me know what this musical is, because I'm really curious, but I'm really excited to get into this. Like I said, I'm a super huge fan of musicals, so I'm really excited to get into this. So without further ado, this is Park Hyo Shin in a musical. I'm not sure what it's called exactly, but this is the curtain call, so here we go. Ooh. Oh my god, the guy on the ball. Bro, how much training? Oh. First man of the hour, Park Hyo Shin. I'm familiar with this. I've seen some clips of or pictures of this musical. I wonder. Oh, this must have been maybe the last day. Yeah, this must have been last day. Oh, that's cool. Even though there was a little bit of singing there, but it's still cool to see just this, because like I really just watching this makes me miss the feeling of being able to watch musicals. Honestly, while I was here in Korea, one of my goals was to maybe catch a musical here in Korea, because I know they're done very exquisitely, and like even if it's an unfamiliar musical, and even if it's in a language I don't know, I know I'm still gonna understand the story, because you know that's the power of musicals. And this just made me really happy, because you know, like I said, I'm a pretty good musical nerd. Like I think I mentioned once, my brother actually got how do I guys put this? I actually said my first actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually save this explanation for next video, because the next video is going to be next Park Hyo Shin reaction is going to be of him singing All I Ask of You from Phantom of the Opera, and that musical in itself has a special place of how I loved musicals. So I'm gonna save my story of how I got into musicals for that. I think I briefly mentioned it, but I'm definitely gonna go into detail in that video. But just simply put, I just absolutely love musicals, and you know, seeing Park Hyo Shin, like the little singing bit he did. I noticed that his makeup is like very heavy, like especially with the scars on his face. So that must be kind of hard to do, because those are pretty hard to move your mouth. It's hard to move your mouth. Like I'm surprised that he kind of, you know, got as wide as he did, because I don't know how that makeup is done, but that makeup that kind of like protrudes from your skin and like kind of shows off that it's a scar, those kind of prosthetics, I guess you can call it, or like that kind of makeup is pretty hard to, like, you know, sing without kind of damaging it. So that must have been like a lot of training, like practice with the makeup on, just to make sure he moves his mouth in a certain way in order to not, you know, mess with the makeup. And just the little intricacies of just him just like pointing his hands, you know, a little bit of shaking. I don't know if that's from the nervousness or whatnot, or like but the pure concentration, for like the pure change from when he first stepped out to when he started singing, that change, dude. Whew. And like his singing style is so distinctly him. I haven't watched a lot of idols, or like, you know, like singers in the K-pop industry going into musical acting. I haven't really watched a lot of them, but I feel like they would maybe like add a bit of their own singing style within the musicals, which in turn makes the character unique, because obviously the main characters are played by different actors, and each actor has a different singing style and a different way to bring a character alive. So I'm actually really interested to see other Park Hyo Shin musicals, like especially of him just like singing and acting, because bro, I am in love with that. But all in all, simply put, even though there wasn't too much singing in this one, I just love just seeing that little change. Obviously this was the curtain call. I would assume that this is the last day, perhaps for Park Hyo Shin as acting as the musical lead. But regardless, it was just really awesome to see that kind of change when he started singing, and like the ending and whatnot was really cute. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.